Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Seattle Whirlyball. This is our fourth week of our mixed league season. Let's check in real quick with our standings. Those aren't right. Those are last week's standings.
If you want respect, respect me. I said you guys appreciate respect. And I want to say I'm sorry. Yeah. Go up.
There's our correct standings. The Goonies have climbed back up into first place, moving up one spot. Road Rod moving in second place. Gilly Concarney coming up 3 spots to take third place for now. Not Too Brad dropped out of first into fourth place. Got Money McCurdy in fifth, Quiet Riot in sixth. Just Tiffany dropping down to seventh place, and Ram Brown still in eighth place. But as you can see, with all teams playing 2 games each week, anything can happen. Things can change on a dime. Let's take a look at our schedule. First game on Court 1, we're going to have Not Too Brad taking on the Goonies. Over on Court 2, not being streamed, we're going to start with Quiet Riot versus Just Tiffany. In Game 2 tonight, Road Rod will take on Not Too Brad, staying out there on the court. Over on Court 2, my team Gilly Concarney will take on Money McCurdy. The combination of Jordan and Patrick last week was pretty brutal, a lot for teams to handle. Third game of the evening, Ram Brown's going to take on Road Rod. And over on Court 2, Goonies are going to come back out to face Just Tiffany. And for our final game this evening, Gilly Concarney is going to take on Ram Brown. That should be a good matchup. And over on Court 2, it'll be Quiet Riot versus Money McCurdy. Got some players taking the court right now. See everybody's good friend, Mr. Noah Aaron, out there over by the yellow goal. Got Dan Carney chatting it up with Stan the Man Brown. Michael James Reed hanging out in the black shirt there. Brad Elke coming out in gray. We've got Rob sitting over there in the blue Under Armour shirt. As we wrangle up the teams, we will be right back with you folks. Stick around, enjoy some good Seattle Whirlyball action.
Forfeit, Ian. Oh. And Ian. Adam. What's his name? Will.
Rob, Adam, Will.
He's working on the cards.
Okay. Who's a sub for Will?
Skyler? Yeah, I guess. I'll never forget that.
I thought you just wanted to play the second. We need a sub.
No, we need Will's
Additional game.
cards. Back off, Brad. He's our sub. Gee.
I tried to before you. What the hell?
Just working on some substitution issues. We've got a player or two out for this evening.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
Don't crush it. You're in a yellow card. We knew it.
Don't get intimidated by these ones, okay?
Play some defense.
Especially by that whole deal over there next to you.
That's a whole card for you. I know you're kidding. I know I can. I've seen it.
All right, and we are just about underway here. Substitution issue is taken care of. We've got Skyler is coming in for Mr. Devin Brown onto the Goonies. He is a newer player, so you see Ian over there giving him some pointers, talking about team strategy. Ian throws in his mouth guard. That is Skyler over there in the mustard color shirt on the far side for the yellow team. As Jay and Noah are discussing who knows what. We're about 10 minutes behind here. Sorry about that, folks. And court's on. It's called by Tony, our referee. As Noah's got a lane, it looks like he's faking a shot. Tosses over to Brad as he opened the lane for Brad. Misses the layup, Jay with the rebound. Hot shot over to Rob, working one-on-one against Dan. Dan Carney cuts into the middle to set that red wall. Rob circles back, Noah over to wedge the screen shot. Rob fires it anyways, no good. Michael James Reed with the rebound. High pass over to Brad Elke, who sends Noah around the near side. Tosses it back to Stan as the Goonies are in a 5-person defense. Stan with a rolling screen shot, doesn't quite get it. He'll get that dialed in, that's a good shot for him normally. Adam sends it to the near side over to Jay, cutting through a narrow window between Brad and Noah. Good pass. Jay takes the angle shot while he's got the window around Stan. No good. Dan Carney with the rebound. Over to Michael James Reed in the middle. He sends it over to Noah, who's got the screen over Elke. Backs up, lines it up, just a little bit low. But not too Brad's going to get another shot at this. Dan Carney gets the rebound beyond half court. Tosses it down to Elke, who finds James in the middle. He's got a window, fires it low. Rob looking for an outlet. Nobody's looking back yet. Ian sees him. He's coming over to help. Oh, but Noah swats that pass right away. He's going to get the rebound. Red had no idea what had happened as he calls red ball. They've got a 3-on-2. James has the good shot. Drives it in deep, a little bit high. Now Adam working one-on-one against Brad Elke. He doesn't like it. He's going to back up and find some help. Instead of pick, doesn't quite get there to Dan. It's Jay trying to bump Adam as deep as he can get. Jay's got an angle he likes, a little bit high and left. Stan slaps that ball to the ground to bring it in. And he just drives all the way up. Tries to go high shot over Rob, doesn't go high enough. As Noah lets him hear about it. Ian tries to take a rolling screen into the middle, goes high, and shot goes high. Noah finds Elke streaking down the near side, goes deep, hits Stan in the middle. Finds Carney posted up, holding Ian out so he can try to get a clean screen. Playing a little cat and mouse with Skylar there on the outside. Dan fades away into a crossbody shot, goes a little bit low. We'll have some scoring here eventually, folks, I promise. Rob finds Skylar in the middle. A little soft toss to Adam, but he can't handle it. As he bats his chest saying, my bad. You'll probably see the Goonies play a lot of 5-person defense with Skylar kind of roving around there. Skylar in a good wedge position right now. As Stan gets around it, shot a little bit more out to the right there. As Ian's going one-on-one against James. No good. Noah scoops up the rebound on the near side here. Hits Stan going across the far side. As he's going to spin around to better set up that screen shot. Shot way low. Stan frustrated as he's not quite dialed in yet. Ian goes high shot over James. Still, he's not dialed in quite yet either. As Rob hits Skylar on the far side, he crosses into the middle of the court. Looking for an outlet. Little bounce pass to Ian. Is going to go looking for a one-on-one against James. That time he got dialed in. A little bit of a mismatch there, as James would be about a D+ level player. He's been playing for a long time, hasn't been in nationals yet. Looking to make his first nationals appearance next year while it is here in Seattle. But Ian, of course, a veteran A player. And Jay's shot double rims out. James finds Stan streaking down the near side. He's got Adam a little out of position. Nice little soft floating shot to get over Adam, who's got plenty of height. As Dan Carney switched James Reed out. Oh, they've got a 2-on-1. Skylar is in position. Oh, but he wasn't expecting the pass as Jay kind of waited a little while to send it to him. Could have gotten it to him a little bit earlier and might have had that play. Noah giving some head gestures to his team. Dropping the Goonies wall inside. As Noah has a screenshot, drives a little bit past it, wants to get that wall a little bit deeper, gets the angle, gets around Rob, Stan backs up into the middle. Not quite sure if that was a shot that was tipped or if he was going for a wall pass, couldn't quite see it. As Ian bounces Dan Carney back a little bit, goes for the high shot again, just hits the rim. Ball rolls past him. James Reed on the near side gets Noah, who's got Jay a little bit out of position one-on-one. Jay reaching as far as he could, but could not get into Noah's way. Not Too Brad up on the Goonies, 6-2. As Adam finds Skylar in the middle of the court. He's going to rotate out with Jay. As Jay drives in real deep, he's got the window while Not Too Brad wasn't quite looking yet. Brad's pass down to Noah, a little bit errant. Noah has to drive into the corner to go get it. Rob chases him down there, trying to pin him out of position. As Stan drops back to help Brad with defense, and Dan Carney hits that crossbody shot from the far side that he likes so much. Adam bobbles the pass a little bit, finally reins it in. Backs up into the middle of the court, leans around Stan, and his shot goes a little bit low. Had the position, just didn't quite get the shot right. Noah looking for Dan, finds it. Threading the needle on the pass. Stan takes another crossbody shot, but that one ends up a little bit low. James Reed comes down to the near side to scoop up that rebound. He's got the corner. Finds Dan at the top. Stan rotates out with Stan as time is expiring. Throws up a prayer of a shot. Ended up pretty close, but that's not quite close enough. As Adam Miller comes to the near side to set the pick to spring Jay free, forcing Not Too Brad to drop to an inside wall. Adam's pass doesn't quite make it to Skylar. Bobbled around. Skylar is going to recover that. Adam comes over to set a screen for him. Skylar's first shot, pretty close, not too bad. But Noah just has Ian beat badly, but the pass doesn't get to him. They get called for 5 in the key. Unfortunate turn for Not Too Brad. Still with a 4-point lead though. Skylar lines up his shot, misses the backboard. We all been there. As Noah gives it to Dan Carney for another crossbody shot, it goes a little bit low again. It's Not Too Brad, all kind of bunched up. Don't have what you would traditionally call a great shot, but Dan finds Elke in the middle of the court to fire up a 3. It's Not Too Brad, sets the wall just inside a half court. And it's a good looking wall. As Adam misses Jay's pass again. Goonies having a little bit of trouble with the passing game right now. Brad drives into his screen. High shot, flick of the wrist over Noah, and it's good. Extending Not Too Brad's lead out to 6 points, 10-4. Ian looking to shoot around Stan. Does get the shot around, but misses. Stan fires all the way down over Noah. Not Too Brad cannot get a pass to Noah when he has the Goonies just all boxed out to save their lives. Brad with a little soft toss over to Stan in the middle of the court, who just rolls right into a shot. Pretty frustrated with himself. That was a pretty good shot. Ian looks to shoot around Elke. Shot goes a little bit low. Stan Carney has that crossbody he likes so much. This one a little bit high. He's nailing those bolts on above and below the target. Just can't quite get one dialed in yet. Jay fires up a 3 and it's good. See Ian and Jay reading that all the way. That's the play they wanted and they got it. Talk about a mismatch. James going against Adam. Jay's not looking though. James had a great shot over the back of Jay as Jay was so focused on Noah. As I think that was Dan Carney calling for a high wall as Ian shoots one-on-one again. Hasn't quite gotten one. I think he got one earlier, but he's missed a few more. As James tosses over the entire defense to Dan. He's got Noah down low. Adam getting as tall as he can. Noah's shot rims out. Skyler brings up the ball down the middle, tosses it down to Ian. Trying to break through that wall, trying to make a little bit of room for Jay to get through. And they do. Jay's looking to shoot around Elke, gets the angle. No good. They might get another shot at this though, but Dan's car catches some lightning and he beats Ian to the ball. Dan drives deep on the far side. Shot's just a little bit low. This James shot looked like it might have got swatted away by Adam. Skyler with the rebound. Now he's got the rebound. Next up, gives it to Jay down the middle. His shot just catches the top rim. Noah feeding Dan on the outside, hits that bottom bolt again. See, he shakes his head. Normally he'd make one of those by now. James has to chase the ball all the way back into not too Brad territory to get the rebound. Dan lining up a screen, that big swing around. No good. Countdown comes. Tosses up a shot just a little bit to the left. Rob finally gets that pass in from Jay, drives around the corner. Dan coming over to help, but Rob's shot's good. Closing the gap to just 1 point. As Jay intercepts the pass and gets a slashing call. As Noah, I think, made a little too much contact with his scoop going out for that pass. So on the penalty points, the Goonies take the lead. Stan drives around Skyler. Doesn't look like it's going to get the angle, so fires up to James. But Ian's going to come pick him off as the Goonies now have an isolation happening against goalie Dan Carney. And points no good. 5 in the key called, I believe. That's not too bad. Gets their defense recovered. They've got an inside wall with Brad Elke himself out in front playing wedge. Skyler pulls in the ball. Gets it to Jay down on the near side, working one-on-one against Dan Carney. Trying to see if he's going to get anything better. Passes back to Skyler, bobbles it a little bit into his lap. Finally gets it recovered. Shot goes up, misses the backboard. As James Reed reaches back to steal that rebound away from Skyler. Tosses it over to Elke. They've got the 2-on-1. Gives it to Noah. He's got the angle he likes and drills it in. Pass comes all the way down to Ian, who's lined up in the middle. Jay's calling for it. He says he's got the angle, but he can't get the pass between Dan and Brad. Last shot. Elke and Noah pass it back and forth. Elke lines up a shot he likes, and it goes. It looks like time is going to expire before the Goonies are going to have a decent opportunity here. Yep. As you can hear Ian shouting, got to watch that clock. But also, if you're picking up the ball down in the corner, it would be helpful if somebody told you what the clock said before there were 3 seconds left. Switching cars here at halftime. Not too bad with a 3-point lead, 14-11. Just a reminder, up after this game, we'll have Road Rod. Not Too Bad will stay out there to take on Road Rod. Jay Fania with some encouraging words for our substitute player, Skylar. And court's on. Oh, as the Goonies work a 3-2. As Jay opts to try to fire a pass. Stan doesn't go. Dan Carney playing the cherry position up against Rob with the goalie. As the Goonies drop all 5 back into defense, Noah coming right down the middle, fires his shot a little bit high. Adam with the rebound finds Jay. All by himself, working against Stan. Trying to bump somebody out of the way. As Not Too Brad's defense collapses all the way down. Jay finds Adam with a screenshot over Ian. Lines it up a little bit high. With that 3-2 defense, Noah's got a runaway, but Skylar is able to come over and cut him off, preventing that shot. Nice defense. Ooh, Stan was ready for a shot, but the Goonies shouted 4 up as they jump onto offense to try to isolate. They still have the isolation. Stan fires up a shot as he's not sure when it's going to get fixed. And they do get it fixed pretty deep though. Skylar not quite ready for the pass. He corrals it in off the wall. Spins back to the middle. He's got a window that he likes. He's looking, he doesn't like it much anymore. Toss back to Ian. Noah tries to chase out. Nearly got it. Got the 3-2. Ian can't get back in. Stan's shot a little bit low. Going to get another opportunity at it. Stan sends James forward. He's got a nice screenshot. Ooh, Rob's able to get tall and block that out of the air. It's Not Too Brad sets their wall just inside of half court. Adam comes out setting a pick, trying to get Ian inside. Brad cuts him off though. Jay comes up, lines up a 3 in the middle, and just rims out. Nearly went 2 for 2 with 3s. One's got to wonder if the Dan Doherty laser would have detected that as a shot, as a made shot. James Reed had to put up his shot as he was stuck in the key. Not a bad shot. As I just mentioned, Dan Doherty, scoop go. Oh, Adam, nice smooth shot. Just picked it up and fired it past Stan. Dan Doherty, Scoop Co., he just put out a video on YouTube today with some instructions if you want to build a portable target to practice shoot against. He's got his instructions and all the build materials that you would need. Check out Dan Doherty, Scoop Co. on YouTube. Adam noses up, Stan, and gets it again. Stan can just scream in frustration. Adam's down low game is working. Giving the Goonies a 1-point lead. Stan drives up the middle. He can't believe that he missed that shot. Honestly, neither can I. Oh, as Stan got caught double teaming Rob with Noah. Now Jay is sprung free. Not Too Bad has to drop their wall all the way inside. Dan Carney out there trying to wedge any potential screenshots. Oh, and Noah blocks Rob's pass from behind. Ball goes into Dan's car as he fishes it out, puts it in a scoop. Toss it to Brad Elke coming down the near side, right back to Dan, who's got the window down the middle, and he nails it. Nice play there by Dan and Brad. Jay tosses it down to Adam, who's got Stan one-on-one again. Oh, and he gets him out of the way. Wow, Adam is just murdering Stan down there. Stan wants no part of it. He just up and leaves. Oh, but nobody picks up Adam. He's feeling it. As he's yelling, I've got 3. Keeping 3 players back. Dan relieves Stan. Stan still a little bit afraid of him. Rob's pass bounces off Adam's bumper though, and Stan recovers. Maybe that's just the mistake to get things cleared up for Not Too Brad. Still just a 1-point game. Noah lines up his shot as the defense is a little slow to come over and get him. Give Noah time and he's gonna make those. Adam tries his luck one-on-one against Dan Carney. That shot goes a little bit low. Adam with his, nearly his own rebound. Dan wisely just cuts him off. He's just going to hold him there so Noah can come get the ball without having to give up too much of the goalie position. Oh, but Adam with some fancy driving boxes him out anyways. Noah's going to have to stay back. Key is on as James Reed is stuck. Noah lines up a long three. No good. Skyler brings up the ball on the far side. His shot goes a little bit low. Noah trying to get that rebound in, but it bounces out of his scoop. Dan Carney has to go into the corner to go get it. A little high pass over to Noah as they're going to keep Adam boxed up against that far side wall. Noah finds Stan trying to cut inside. They've got the 2-on-1. Little flip to James right down the middle. He's got 2 scoops on him. As Elke sets the wall at half court, Dan comes up to join him. A little soft toss over to Adam, and he brings it in eventually. It's Adam's confidence not nearly as high against the one-man wall that is Noah. Skyler's screenshot goes over the top of the backboard. Stan with a laser pass over to Dan. Gets Elke down in the key. Easy 2 points. As the Goonies have a 3-2, Jay finds his angle he likes and shoots immediately. No good. Stan with a rebound. Tosses over to Dan. Finds James streaking down the near side. He's got the 2-on-1. Shot low, but ends up as a backboard pass over to Elke. Not Too Brad with a chance to reset here. Dan takes a breath, fires his shot just a little bit low. Rob cuts back into the middle, trying to get that screen over the top of Adam. Shot just a little bit to the right. Dan Carney with a rebound. He's cautious to go forward, wants to make sure the defense is set first. Pass over the top of Skyler, over to Stan. Stan's got a screenshot, moves into a fadeaway, and that goes a little bit low. Adam brings in that pass. They've got Skyler in the middle. Doesn't see him yet. Now he does. Fires back to Jay. Instead, he's going to line up another 3. Elke gives him just a little bit of a bump right as he was about to shoot, and it goes low. So Noah finally gets his outlet over to Stan. Stan to Dan. Back to Stan, but Skyler's able to disrupt that pass. Stan has to go fish it off the ground. Stan leans into his turn, cuts over Rob. They've got the 3-2. Stan's directing traffic from the middle. Dan's shot doesn't go. Elke behind his head, no good. As the Goonies had a 2-1, but their passing continues to be a little bit of a struggle. Adam flips it out to Ian on the near side. Brad comes over to cut off the screen. As Dan's going to take advantage of Skyler's inexperience and isolate Jay for the 2-on-1. But the Goonies are able to fix as Skyler did get inside. Stan trying to hold position as much as he can. They've got 2 deep screens. Elke takes the screen over Dan, no good. Adam directing traffic, trying to send Jay around the near side as he picks off Stan. Little flip over to Jay as they've got the 3-2. They had it for a second, but Jay with a crossbody angle shot from the near side gets it. Cutting Not Too Brad's lead to 1. Stan driving in for a layup. This could be a get-right shot. There it is. Jay drives in for his screen, just a little bit low. Kicking himself, feels like he should have had that. Not Too Brad has the 3-2 again. Finds Stan in the middle, going up high as Rob's tapping on his wrist a little bit. As Jay is able to cut in, sends Adam over to the near side. Soft toss over to Jay, leans as far out as he can. Opportunity looks like it's evaporating, but Adam gets it! Nice play by Jay and Adam. James comes over to the near side, tries to bump Adam out of the wedge position, doesn't get it. Sends it to Brad, rotating up in the 4 position. But Adam is going to get around James. Toss it over to Jay. Quick shot, doesn't go. But they had a good look at it. Skyler pulls in the rebound on the far side near half court. Tosses over to Adam. Nice pass to get over the top of Brad Elke. He noses up Noah, and his shot goes a little bit high. James Reed with a rebound. Finds Stan coming down the near side. He likes that crossbody, and it's good for him. If you see Dan coming down the side, and he's going to take a crossbody shot, don't sleep on him because you think it's going to be tough. That is his preferred. He prefers shooting crossbody instead of open body. Rob lines up his screen just a little bit to the left. James slaps that ball into a scoop. Gets it down to Stan, comes out trying to set a pick. Gets the pick. Dan coming around. He's got that cross-body shot he likes. Oh, he hesitates though. Goes even deeper, makes it a harder shot for himself and gets it anyways. As Ian baits him into potential delay of game, I think Tony's not going to give it to him, though. Jay drives around James, and the shot rims out again. Two minutes to go in the game, just 3 points separating these teams. Stan with another potential layup. He misses. Skyler's going to get that rebound. Flips it into a scoop. If the Goonies can mount a comeback, that shot's going to be haunting for Not Too Brad. Adam right down the middle. His chemistry with Jay down low is working as the Goonies are back to just within 1 point. Minute 40 to go. But Dan's got ice water in his veins. Adam looking for Jay, wants to get an opportunity for Jay again. Noah cognizant of it, he cuts him off, sending Jay back to the middle. Flips it back to Rob. And back to Jay, lines up the 3. A little bit low. Uh-oh, Noah's got a shot and time to set it. Drives into the middle. And he misses just off the edge of the rim. That could have been a game-icing shot. As Ian fires a 3 for the tie, just barely misses. Stan misses his shot. Noah just rolls it back to James, lines up his shot a little bit high. And Not Too Brad sets a high wall at half court. Skyler sneaks through though. Jay didn't see it. Needed the 3 anyways. As now Not Too Brad can just take the full 30. As the game clock is just barely outpacing their possession clock. But Brad takes a 3 anyways. He's going to give the Goonies a shot to tie. No good. Dan fires his shot. Stan recovers. That's going to be the game. And he hits the icer, finally. As he throws his hands up, asking, where was that the rest of the game? Stan still with some good shot selection. Keep your chin up, Stan. Or maybe I'll have to come scream at you and get yourself out of your head. All right, I gotta go jump onto the other court to play my game. Stick with us, folks. Maybe we'll have some commentary for you, maybe not. We're a little bit light over here. But I will be back to commentate Game 3 for you, Game 3.
I will. I'm gonna talk to Sean.
Oh, okay, thanks. Yeah. Brad's got it. He doesn't care. Nope, it's not. Well, I
Remember last week or the week before?
what? Oh, 13. Is this one really good? Yeah. No, I said it just so you know.
And James hits the game tire around C Division champion Brandy. That was the only play of that game that I caught. The Court 2 game that I was just in, Gilly Concarney against, whose team was that? I don't remember the team name. Let me look that up. Jordan's team, Jordan and Patrick. That was against Money McCurdy. Money McCurdy also finished in a tie over there. A lot of ties this season. We're tying like crazy. All right, coming up, we're going to have Ram Brown versus Road Rod over here as the Goonies are going to take on Just Tiffany over on Court 2.
Go get somebody good. Otherwise, we're getting somebody. See if we can get Rob.
How's that doing? Looks like he's ready to play.
You're on that team? Is he on your? He's not on your team. He spent the weekend on the boat. Oh man. Rob, are you stuck in line? Jordan says he'll be signed.
You look kind of like that.
God. He's like, yeah, that's fine. Signed.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
All the way up here. Last week, I was
Jordan, can I test that car real quick?
twice there.
26. Ford's going to this one. Let's take 20 instead.
I didn't hear a buzzer.
No,
I didn't hear a buzzer. Oh, it's not a buzzer.
Randy.
All right, checking out the comments here. Justin DeWitt says, thanks for filling in tonight, Stan and Dan. Yeah, we got you, Justin. We're making it work. Bearded Dynasty says, I like the commentary, especially letting us know the skill level of people we may not have seen. Yeah, I'll try to call that out a little bit more, particularly for our lower levels. We've got a number of players who are about like D caliber, who've played our beginner leagues a little bit, and will occasionally fill in for like the intermediate leagues, or of course in a setup like this where we have the entire gamut of skill level. Some players who just haven't had the national profile yet. We'll certainly start calling them out. I love to give our maybe lesser known, less experienced players a little bit of love, a little bit of shout out. Looks like we're running some car tests right now. That would be Will, you see about half court kind of driving around here, driving back towards our garage here. Will, longtime Seattle Whirlyball fixture, helps run the place here and has considered playing in the D level. Maybe we'll get him into a D team this coming year in nationals. And in yellow 15 at the far side of your screen, just sitting in front of half court, yellow 15, that would be Chris. Another one of those players. He's been around a long time, played a lot of beginner level leagues, and jumped into intermediate here and there. Solid player, knows the game pretty well. He's got a great shot, especially down low. Knows how to work the car pretty well. Great on defense. And on the left side of your screen over there in yellow, picking up the ball right now, some schmo probably nobody's ever heard of. That would be Barrett Davis. He's okay. If he sticks with it, he might make something of himself in this game. All right, we've got our teams out here and situated. Another player that you might not be as familiar with. He's in the army green shirt there in red, number 6. Just picked up the ball. That would be Alex Peck. Also looking to join a D team in this coming year. As John Weber brings up the ball, he finds Eric all alone for the easy layup. As they caught the yellow team sleeping. Brandy tosses down to Barrett. Brandy didn't come to Nationals in Chicago this year, but she was the C Division champion in Cleveland last year, taking it over my C team in the championship. She was vital to getting that team turned around, as we nearly had them on the ropes, and it was, as I understand the legend, Brandy's halftime pep talk of maybe some choice words for her team, just the words they needed to hear at the right time to kind of get things sorted out and run away with the game to win that C Division championship of 2023 in Cleveland. Dan Carney all alone in the middle. Shot goes a little bit low as Jordan was coming over to interfere. Jordan fishes the ball out of the corner on the far side, as Barrett has Stan buried underneath the goal. Stan trying to push him out as best he can. Eric opts not to try to turn the corner around Lee, instead gives it to Alex coming up on the near side. Oh, nice pillow block from John to give Alex the corner. He's driving in for the layup. Brandy coming over, interferes big time, gets him to think twice about that shot. Over to Eric, finds John in the middle. His shot goes a little bit low. Nice defense from Brandy to completely kill that what otherwise would have been a gimme layup. Barrett finds Dan Carney on the near side. Toss over to Brandy coming down the middle. She goes to the far side for a screen over Barrett. Lobs it up a little bit high, a little too much on it. As John Weber surveys the court, bringing it down. Looks like a bird of prey out there. Finds Stan. Tries to come in for a screen. Stan sends Alex forward. He's all alone in the middle. He's got plenty of time to think about it. Shot goes a little bit low. Thought about it a little too much. Stan looks for his outlet. Opts to give it to Barrett. Never a bad decision. So he flips it around Jordan. Gets his own rebound just over Jordan's scoop. Finds Dan coming up. Oh, and Lee let John Weber by him. But the loose ball, Alex has to scramble to pick it up. John Weber still got position. Tries for a backboard pass. Probably wasn't the play there. John laughs it off. Brandy finds Chris over on the near side. Tosses down to Barrett down low. Leans forward. Shot no good. As Barrett checks the goal to make sure it's regulation size. Stan tosses it to Alex, bobbles the pass a little bit, still recovers, but gives Brandy time to cut him off. High shot, flick of the wrist, holds it there, no good. Stan sends Lee forward, but Weber in a rocket car just comes racing in, cuts him off. Has a laugh about it though, and gives up the position. Perhaps Weber knows it would have been all too easy. Weber, a pretty generous guy in these mixed leagues. You'll often see him giving pointers to some of the less experienced players on the other team. Really great that way. A lot of Seattle players like to do that. Ooh, a little fadeaway from Lee. wearing his last-minute Legends jersey. He was on the quote-unquote Seattle team this year, as we had him and Nina from Seattle. Phil, originally from Seattle, living in Texas, I think. Then joined by some out-of-state players whose names escape me. I apologize for that at the moment. As Stan fires his open body layup, he drove over to my position where I'm sitting right before the game started, said, I'm going to do better this game, and he's off to a good start. So he works one-on-one against his 2023 teammate. Tries to get position. Brandy, a really good defender, though. Really good at working the car. Eric's shot just rims out, though, over the top of Jordan. He's going to have a chance at his own rebound, though. Nope, Lee snakes it away from him. Flicks it down to Barrett. Working one on Weber and Alex sandwiching him. But Brandy comes streaking down in reverse. She's got the layup all to herself, and it's good. Weber drives in. His layup just hits a little bit low, didn't quite get it high enough. Jordan's going to give him another chance, though. And that one also a little low. Son Weber's able to escape the key, but he is down in the corner. You can just barely see him on the screen there, just dying laughing at himself. Barrett looks to go right over the top of Eric. A little flick of the wrist and in. Road Rod is really starting to put some distance between themselves and Rambound, but Jordan all alone for the easy layup. Gets behind 3 Road Rod players. But Barrett flicks it back in, gets those points right back. Throws his arms up. I don't know what to tell you. I'm just that good. Weber, nice little arcing pass over to Stan. Finds Jordan down low, working against Chris. Gets it back to Stan. Oh, just a little to the left. Had the right trajectory, just off to the left a little bit. Nice sky pass over to Dan. Doesn't have the corner as Eric cuts him off. He rotates out with Brandy, then comes back up to attack with 3, try to break this red wall. Brandy has an opening she likes, though. Caught Stan sleeping. It's Jordan working one-on-one against Chris. Jordan, a world-class goalie, but in these mixed leagues, you'll often see a lot of defensive players come up and play offense. Rolls the ball over to Eric. His shot goes a little wide. Dan Carney with a rebound on the near side, bringing it up. Just tosses it in, ends up as a backboard pass to Barrett. Doesn't get there. The defense opts to chase Barrett, and Dan Carney makes him pay for it. Barrett's going to bruise a rib laughing at how that play shook out. As he and Dan have John Weber isolated, he's just sitting in it right now too, as Alex can't get in. Nobody calling for help. Barrett cuts him off. Dan Carney's got the shot, lines it up a little bit low. And Alex wins that battle for the rebound against Barrett. I think Barrett might have been wanting a scoop slap, but it was on the other side. As Ram Brown answers with some points, Dan Carney with that crossbody shot. I keep saying it, that is his shot. He prefers it. Jordan gets the points right back as Chris hangs his head. There's nothing he can do about it. Eric fires over to Jordan, gets it again, turns all the way around in his car to fire it past Brandy. Jordan is a monster scorer, exploits every mismatch. As Road Rod is going to send 3 players back to try to deal with the menace that is Jordan, who has brought this game to within 4 points. As Weber sends Stan to go play defense against Barrett so that Weber can drive out and get this pass down. They're feeding Jordan again. It's one-on-one against Lee, and it, like nobody's even there. Chris bringing up the ball on the near side. He's got the angle he likes. Goes a little bit high, but Barrett gets the rebound and just flicks it right in. Every missed shot is practically an assist when Barrett's floating for you. Eric's going to drop back, try to help stand out on defense as Alex is good for 2. Got a 2-point game now. As that ball comes down to Chris as he drives out a little bit. Punches up with Barrett in the far side corner. He's going to wrap around. Needs an outlet. Tosses it down to Dan playing the forward. Just sends it right back to him. We've got 7 seconds on the possession clock. Fires it out to Lee going down to the far side. 3-2. Fires a little bit low. It's going to be Ram Brown ball. Eric chases it to the near side underneath our goalie booth. Scoops it up. Bumps Chris out of the way for the screen. Shot no good. So Lee kicks it away so he can go fetch the rebound on the far side. And he flicks it down to Barrett. Being sandwiched by Stan and John. Reaches around, finds Chris in the middle. Dan ducks his head to set the screen. Chris lines it up, little fadeaway, just a bit low. Weber tosses it down to Jordan, working one-on-one against Brandy. Doing some good driving to stay at least in his sight line. Noses are up, he's going to go over the top, rims out. Jordan had a good look, but good job from Brandy to force at least a more difficult look than he otherwise could have had. Weber cycles around. He's going to give it to Eric for... Oh, passes it down to Jordan. Going to give him another shot against Brandy. See a little bounce off. Not in time. Possession expires. Shot no good. As Barrett tosses to Chris coming down the middle. Lines it up a little bit high. Eric fishes out that rebound after a collision with Lee. Jordan going one-on-one against Brandy again. That one goes a little bit low. Alex with the rebound though, tries to toss it over to John in and out of a scoop. Lee recovers, pins the ball up against the side of his car, fishes out. He's in the far side corner. Weber trying to do all he can to defend it. Little flick of the wrist, down to Barrett. Great pass, threading the needle. Stan and Eric have Barrett pretty well pinched, but Stan gave him just enough room. Barrett doesn't need much, as he cackles laughing. Jordan does a little bit of a wall bounce. Oh my gosh! The man can't miss. Barrett probably extends to catch that pass, but flips it over to Dan Carney for the layup. Road Rod's back out to a 4-point lead with 3 minutes left in the half. Eric cycles around. He fires a shot like a missile, but ends up going way low. Lee recovers just beyond half court on the far side. As Barrett ushers him in with a nice angle layup. A little bit of a crossbody, but not too bad. As John just drives all the way in, power sliding like Mario Kart into the key, up and good. Lee flicks it down to Barrett again. As Ram Brown has a nice 3-person wall, just kind of angling across half court. Stan's going to send Eric forward as he's going to come to the near side, get that rebound. He's careful not to go too far forward, waits for Alex to drop back. Gives it to Alex and then continues on forward. Lee is going to sneak forward on offense right behind Alex. Alex doesn't see it. Now Barrett picks him off. Barrett and Lee have Jordan isolated. As Eric's going to drop back, try to set it. And they do get inside with Eric's feint towards defense. But all that work and Ram Brown was still able to get the points. Brandy, little floater shot, just a little low. She has such a light touch on her shot, just kind of floats in. When she gets that dialed in, it is murder. John with a flip down to Stan, he powers it in for the layup. Stan has promised a get-right game, and I think we're seeing it. There's Dan's crossbody, just off the rim. Fishes out his own rebound. Eric not going to give him another chance at that crossbody shot. Drives back to cut him off. Brandy setting the screen for Barrett. Twists around, lines it up just off the top edge of the rim. We have a tie game under a minute to go in this first half. Jordan streaking down the far side. Barrett just bumps him. Nothing he can do about it. Leans over, shot low. Barrett cross to Dan, off the rim again. That's usually a winning shot for him. You can see it as he shakes his head. Weber has got an open layup, bumps Chris and smashes it in. Rambrown takes the lead. Barrett leans over and fires a shot about as hard as he can. Rambrown with a chance to extend their lead. Jordan's shot no good. Dan just flips it away into the corner. As John and Eric swarm Barrett to make sure that shot doesn't go in to give Road Rod the lead again, but it does go errant. Rambrown takes the lead towards the end of the first half. We've got a high-scoring game here, folks. Runaway offense off the back of Jordan for Rambrown and the combo of Barrett and Dan for Road Rod, with Brandy and Lee checking in as well. Coming up after this game concludes, we'll have Gilly Concarney taking on Rambrown. Rambrown will stay on the court, take on Gilly Concarney, and over on court 2, their final game of the night will be Quiet Riot versus Money McCurdy. And we're off for the beginning of the first half. Barrett feints a shot, leans in, finds a little bit of a window, shoots. No good. Jordan with a rebound. Underhand flip over to Weber, bringing it into the center of the court. No one's looking at him. He's lining up the shot. Stan trying to set a screen for him. John opting to be a little bit more patient, see if they can find something better. Stan comes in, sets the screen for him again. John leans forward and forces that shot in. Rambrown with a 4-point lead now. Nobody looking at Dan Carney. He flips it over. Shot a little low and left. As Jordan's pass is way off target. And Barrett just, I can't even describe what he did there. Did it go behind the back? I don't know. Too fast to tell. Oh, and it looks like Chris got a piece of that shot, I think, for the block. Brandy tosses it down to Dan. Wall pass over to Barrett. He's going to wheel around. Flips it past Jordan. But shot no good. Weber bringing it up. Nope, he's circling back. Gives Eric the go-ahead to go. They said they'll just fix defense later on their own. Stan's shot goes a little bit low. Alex with the rebound, though, as he was inside. Going to flip it back to Eric. He's got a beautiful screen over Stan. Drives in the middle. His shot a little low. Alex reaches, nearly gets the rebound. Eric fishes it in. Got another, drives to the corner. Angle shot, and he drills it. As Rambrown sets their wall inside, Stan comes out to chase Barrett into the wall. Barrett wall bounces, and that just wheels around the inside of the rim and eventually touches the net for 2. What a pass from John there. Alex leans in. He's got Dan. Does he have the patience? Shot a little low. Had the patience to drive around. Good move, but just couldn't make the points for it. As Brandy comes out to try to set a pick for no one really in particular. As Barrett finds Dan, who finds Lee for the layup. Nice play, good ball movement. Oh, and Jordan sneaks through. But Barrett intercepts the pass from Stan, who ball passes to Lee, but Lee wasn't looking for it. Brandy's able to scoop it in. She wheels around, floating shot over John, just like I was talking about. The lightest touch. And I think she may have killed John Weber. Such a devastating shot. As he just congratulates her on the shot. Nothing you can do about that. That light touch shot gives you all the time in the world to just feel horrible as you watch it go in over your head. As nobody comes out to stop Barrett from putting that shot away. As Road Rod regains the lead. Alex flips it over to Stan. He's all alone, but puts a little too much on that shot. Lee flips it back to Barrett coming down the middle. Brandy sets the pick. Barrett cuts off Stan, tosses over to Brandy for the layup, and it's good. Brandy is very, very proficient at working that cherry position. But Eric comes up and gets an easy two over Jordan as Jordan pins Dan and Chris deep into the key. As Alex gets caught for a delay of game. And John Weber throws his scoop at the ball. Definitely illegal. Jordan tosses it back to him. Brandy's high shot, no good, but Barrett right there to scoop up the rebound, and it's in time, calls Tony. But John Weber all alone gets him right back for the layup. Lee flips it all the way down to Brandy. Nice little soft toss over to Dan. And that's that open body shot that he can hit, but just isn't as proficient for him as his crossbody. As Jordan just fires that wrist shot like a catapult in. As Barrett whips it right around Alex, scoring just running away. Jordan's gonna put it in again. Oh, a little bit low with the putback, also low. John Weber with the rebound, his putback is low. Brandy finally corrals it in. Toss over to Barrett. Drives right in the middle, fakes around, wheels around, outlets, a little bit of a bounce pass over to Brandy. Just got it right down the center, floats just a little bit low. Oh, Alex trying to get it to John Weber, doesn't see it. Wall pass down to Dan, who had Eric and Alex beat, put in for the layup. Now a 7-point advantage for Road Rod. Stan sends Eric forward. Eric tosses it over to John, who's got a nice easy screen over Jordan, but that shot a little bit low. Jordan tosses it down to Dan, working one-on-one against Alex, drives away and gets it. Dan didn't float a whole lot at Nationals, but he did practice it a lot with Jordan, working on those one-on-one drills, and he's certainly competent down there, as you just saw. Stan bounces Lee out of the way, fade away just a little bit to the left. Jordan trying to recover the rebound. Mad scramble. And 5 in the key as his underhand shot no good. Chris going to try to wedge him against the wall. Jordan escapes. Chris doing everything he can, but Jordan's just got the better position and a very consistent shot. Oh, massive scoop slap from John against Barrett. As Tony calls just a little bit of contact. If you're watching this live, feel free to sound off in the comments. I've got an eye on him. He's got Barrett working one-on-one against John. He floats back. Goes for a backhand, no good, but right into Dan's scoop on the far side there. So he's trying to bounce around. Oh, he got stand-up bite, trying to spin around, crossbody, and it's good! Dan tosses down to Jordan. Nearly gets that over Chris. I mean, it does go over Chris, but no good. Brandy coming right up the middle. Had a window, opted not to take it, wanted to set something up a little bit better. Bounce passes over to Barrett after trying to pump fake Alex a little bit. As Alex just lets her in, nobody's paying attention. Everybody's just having too good of a time out there. As Barrett's trying to remind everybody, hey, we are playing Whirlyball here a little bit. Please spread out. Fires it over to Dan, cross court. Floats that from way deep and just rims out. A miracle he got that close, and a miracle still that it didn't go in. Flips it down to Brandy. Nearly had the angle. Flips it over to Barrett. Wheels around, shoots backwards. And that rims out. As Ram Brown has the 3-2. Weber coming up. A little soft toss over to Jordan, and it's good. 9-point advantage for Road Rod now. Barrett wants to give Dan another shot for crossbody. Fade away, and it's good. Nice backboard pass, but Jordan had the ball just hanging on the tip of his scoop. Asking for a scoop slap on Lee. Not going to get it. As Barrett wheels around, shoots a crossbody like only he can. Ram Brown is really going to have to put another solid run together to come back in this game. It's not going to happen with Jordan's shot rimming out like that. Wall pass over to Dan. They've got the 2-on-1. Little floater, and it's good. Floated that shot as sort of a two-purpose thing. Maybe it just floats and becomes a backboard pass to Brandy, or maybe it goes in, which it did. Barrett just drives all the way around the corner, high off the backboard, gives it to Dan. His open body shot, no good. Jordan's going to recover on the rebound. Fires over to John, who's got a nice, beautiful screen that Eric set for him. Drives into it and gets the points. Jordan opting to play some defense now. As he missed a few shots in a row, he's trying to change it up. But good golly, Dan coming up and hitting a shot like that, he's keeping this game out of reach. 15-point advantage now. Dan beats Ram Brown down low, crossbody yet again. Absolutely brutal. Ram Brown can do nothing but just laugh about it. Eric's crossbody shot's good. Need to get Eric some more looks, might be able to get back in this game, but not with 2-on-1s like this, as Barrett flips around behind Alex, the underhand pass to Brandy for the layup. There we go. Jordan lines up his screen over Eric. Gets back on the board. As Brandy and John have opted to just kind of stop moving and hang out right where they are. Letting that shot happen. Stan comes over to play some goalie. Jordan drives in deep, tries to go for the high shot. High shot goes low. Lee cockbacks and fires a pass down into the corner. Barrett fishing it out right now. Finds Dan Carney in the middle. Barrett comes over to set the screen for him as he power slides past Jordan. Hits Barrett. Stan over there to meet him. Fakes the pass and then fires the shot. As it kicks away into the far corner, Stan's going to pick it up. Sends it down to John Weber. Weber trying to direct some traffic. He gets around Barrett though, trying to keep him edged out. Tosses down to Jordan down low for the layup, and it's points. As John gives recognizing that the game is out of reach, doesn't mind getting the delay game for some laughs. got an 18-point advantage now for Road Rod. But I'm going to have to come out and play Ram Brown in this next game, and I imagine they're going to be fired up looking to get right themselves. And they're going to try to do it against my team. Brandy, floating shot goes too high. Might have been looking for a backboard pass as Barrett had Alex beat there. Tony calling a penalty, I think, on Alex. Maybe not. Hard to tell what happened there. Some call. Barrett and Alex looking up in confusion to the ref booth, as all Whirlyball players are wont to do from time to time. John trying to pump fake, gets the pass down to Jordan. Backhanding it around Lee, gets 2 opportunities at it, but no good. Barrett trying to pass around behind Eric the same way he did to Alex earlier, but Eric ready for it. Oh my gosh, I can't believe Dan got that shot off. Didn't quite hear Tony's call, but Dan and Barrett looking up in a little bit of confusion. What a pass from Weber down low to Jordan's. A little drop in the bucket for that layup. But we're under a minute to go here. That pass goes right over the head of Chris. Deep into garbage time here, though. Chris finally recovers that ball. 40 seconds left. Gets it down to Barrett. Maybe thinking up a trick shot. Does a little quick pass, gets his own rebound, tries again, off the tip of his scoop, no good. As Alex ends up just pushing that ball away from Barrett. Gives it out to Stan. As John signals for him to take the 3, misses the backboard. As Chris rolls the ball over to Brandy, she's gonna line up a garbage time 3, off the backboard. And Weber, handball. Manages to hit the backboard, though. Barehanded catch and throw. Oh my God, Dan, that's enough. Knock it off. All right. Looks like the Goonies are going to take the win over on court 2. They've got just under a minute and a half left. They're up 30-21. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's probably going to be it for commentary this evening, as I've got to go jump onto this court. So you're about to see Gillicuddy Kearney play against Ram Brown. And I will be back with you in about 30-35 minutes to close it out. Thanks for sticking with us. Hope you're enjoying Seattle Whirlyball Mixed League Summer Season.
at 50.
Yeah.
Like it was close at 50. At the half.
Yeah, that was 2
I think Jordan and Alex are
Yeah, you guys came up to.
What color are we good? Black or white?
I am Jay.
We already left.
Okay.
Short, you're locked.
Could you miss a little more often than you tend to do?
Yeah, come on.
I think you have like a streak in that first.
I can do like this.
Is Jay on your team?
No problem. You're set for side now.
That's gotta be.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, actually, maybe there is a
I'll do it. Sit down to red. You're not playing? Good.
That's okay. We're still in another stop.
Yeah.
I've been playing for long enough, I should do that.
Can't do anything with that.
I don't know.
I was like, did I kill him?
Hey, I'll make a deal with you. I'll do any match.
Who's our player?
We need another player. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they're working on it, yeah. Probably can tell that.
Will, for Kiefer. Who's this skill level?
No, it's not in that.
Is Kiefer good? No.
It's terrible.
Better than some of us.
He played it.
Better than me. Better than me.
Nobody's arguing that fact.
He's way better offense than me. Way better. Not even close. He can't play defense now. No, he just, you're being like serious. He just can't play defense.
He's like 9 feet tall.
Yeah. He actually sitting like this. I'm like,
Hey, look, I got Daniel on my team.
We know what to do.
I do. I do. It's like having Barrett on my team.
I'm not going almost.
You drive to this side, and he'll go with that.
Dude, where's the
Where's that?
I was shooting like, he would like go like this and flick his thing barely and it would like go fly. What happens when a goalie shoots?
Yes,
He
sir.
goes up, he goes up to the
Am I outside?
No.
flies off.
You're a bricklayer out here.
How is that possible?
Actually, you're on the wrong spot.
No, shut up.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be.
You're supposed to be.
Kiefer, where's Kiefer?
I can bet.
You're supposed to be Jake Pena.
Where's Jay? Is that
On the
easy?
yellow team.
say he ain't gonna play no more. Oh yeah.
I know. So you're supposed to be Jay, and Noah's gonna be Chrissy.
That's good enough.
No,
That's an A player.
yeah. Christy is Jay, Joe. On the other court.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright.
Edward, I want you to play.
I'm Jay. Who's Jay something for?
You're Jay. Not Jay.
Kiefer.
too.
Tony can play goalie. All games. We go work with it.
I'm in this.
Jeff's on a car that works, so that was the biggest issue. Jeff's car didn't work, so he had to.
John, you want the tall car?
Sure, I'll play goalie again.
All you do.
I mean, mostly.
There's nowhere to go.
Alright, cross side, 5, 4.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you, Barry.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just held position on her a couple of times.
And that's going to do it. Gilligan Kearney falls to Ram Brown, 44-42. Folks, thanks so much for sticking with us again through Seattle Summer League mixed competition level. Appreciate you all so much. Have a wonderful night.